My name is Peter Thorne. We're in West Stockbridge, Massachusetts in my 25 by 27 foot shop where I am currently building kitchens. I've got a large kitchen over there and a small kitchen over here which has got 2 coats of finish on it. And I'm going to show you what I set up to make bowls with chainsaw. This is a pillow block which I found underneath this lathe months ago when I was consigned to make a large pine base out of 2-foot diameter turnings, and I set it up with a flat belt and a new motor and this control here, which all came from Berkshire Electric Motors. And this is a wonderful thing because basically it's got an on-off and a speed control. We can start off really slowly and then make it go faster. As an example of what we can do with a chainsaw, grinder, and a chainsaw, this is a piece of walnut I did last weekend. Where I turned the outside first and then flipped it around and did the inside. I'm not being too careful about this. This is dead green, and I'm going to put it in this, had it in this plastic bag with shavings to let it dry nice and slowly. And I guess my goal is to put it back on the lathe and kind of clean it up at some point in the future. This is the faceplate getup, which is a piece of Purple Heart that's going to go in the 3-jaw chuck. And I basically just drill a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch hole in the bottom to center it either this way or the opposite way on the lathe. Okay, this is a funky piece of maple. Got some nice spalting here. And what was obviously a big branch coming off it here. I think what I want to try and do is get somewhat of a parallel face this way, and then I'm going to draw a circle on it and rough away a lot of this because we're going to make a cone shape out of it. So let's do a little chainsawing. So you kind of get to visualize where the center of the piece of wood is. It's somewhere near here. Depending on how big a base I want. This maple is so wet, it's somewhat of a challenge even getting a mark on it. So now I'm basically going to take cuts on an angle. This face is already somewhat hexagonal, so I want my outside diameter to stay where it is on these flat parts here. And from here, I can just visualize a line over to there. and waste off as much as I can. We are losing some material here. Kind of funky. But I think we can set up turn. So this is just an ordinary right angle grinder and has a basically a chainsaw blade for shaping. Basically slides back and forth like so. Turn the speed up. We're on 3.2 right now. There are so many more sophisticated ways you could set up this rest. Okay, this piece of wood has potential. I have a friend who uses these chainsaw things to just make bowls completely by hand, and they're beautiful, but it's really a lot of work to clean up the insides. But I enjoy using chisels to shape things. I've only ever really turned dry wood, so this is like a first foray into green wood, and big pieces like this. Are we there yet? Just a little bit more. I think that's as good as it gets. That tenon tends to hold on really well. So I got in the car, went to Baldwin's. Drove around the corner. Pulled up to the market, got out, got my papers. And then, like I do almost every day, I walked home. And it wasn't until I got home and I remembered the car was still running at the public market. Seven inches. 5 inches. Which is right there. Now, with a mark on the blade. Watch out, guys. And do one little more right here. Time to let it dry. So the technology needs to be improved in order to go in deeper. But that's wonderful, isn't it?
Beautiful.